Hello YouTube, how's it going? Today we're gonna be checking out a map mod made by Dark Space of Vice City from GTA 6. We're here on this lovely plane, it's a mod, so I'm gonna leave the link in the description so you guys maybe give it a try too. We're taking off to Vice City now, and we're going on a little adventure. I know I may be late to the party, but I could only find time to check it out now, so I hope you guys enjoy it, and please forgive me for any mistakes, any blunders, because I'm new at this kind of stuff. And I picked this United Express paint because, of course, we're in America, so it's only fitting. So below us we have Grass Rivers. It's based on the Everglades, and it's where we saw the flamingos, the wildlife in the trailer, and also the boat just cruising in the water of the swamp. Just imagine flying over the real map when the game comes out. It's gonna be really cool, especially with volumetric clouds and other effects. And then in front of us we have Homestead, or what is supposed to be based on Homestead. I think on the mapping project it's called Hamlet. And off to our left we have the jail, I think, and it's called the Vicedale County Jail. And then right to the northeast there's the Vice City International Airport. It had a pretty funny name back in GTA Vice City, but I guess it's not the case here anymore, so we'll see when the game comes out. Alright, I'm gonna leave this plane and see you guys on land. And now we're on this highway, we're making our way to Vice City, and just imagine driving around here with all sorts of NPCs, cars, trucks. It's gonna be amazing. And there's a couple palm trees and a couple houses on the right. I think we can go there. Yeah, we can go there. Let's check it out. These houses look absolutely awesome. Imagine buying property here. Rockstar, please bring back this feature because we need more things to spend money on in the story mode, as well as online. The properties need to be more spread out so we don't get too many players in the same area. Now we're gonna make our way to Vice City, and there's some pop-ups of the buildings because some of these buildings are custom made, and I don't recall these buildings here being in GTA 5. I could be wrong about that, but let me know. So I'm getting the feeling of being surrounded by skyscrapers, buildings, just like I did in GTA 4. And this is not even the game itself. So when the game comes out, we're gonna have so much more life on the streets of Vice City. It's gonna be absolutely insane. Because even in the trailer, you can see the amount of NPCs has increased. You can see the traffic, you can see buildings seem to have interiors. I believe that's parallax because there's a lot going on at the same time. And here we have a couple more buildings. This one on the left looks pretty nice. Up ahead we can see the colorful ones, and I believe this is Ocean Drive, where the Ocean View Hotel is. And this is gonna be populated with so many NPCs in GTA 6 like we saw in the trailer, and I can't wait to just drive around here in the actual game. Let's enjoy the view for a bit. Some of these are supposed to be restaurants. We're gonna have NPCs eating and drinking. Ice beach sign over there. Lovely. I like this line of palm trees. Reminds me of when I used to drive to the Malibu Club. Let me know if you guys think this is gonna be the same setup. And this is the way to the Malibu Club. Here there's a fountain, I think. It's supposed to be a fountain, maybe. Let's go on a little detour and actually go to the beach. Alright. Look at this lovely sunset, driving on the beach. And there's a little sand shark here. I believe Dark Space mentioned this was custom made, so kudos to whoever modeled this. Look at these buildings. This is so amazing. And in front we have more objects. I think this is where we saw the NPCs on the beach in the trailer. And hopefully the NPC density will remain as it is in the trailer. The beach was just packed. And I hope we get something like beach sport, like beach volley, something like that, surfing. And we have more lovely buildings, beautiful buildings off to the left. And I think it's time we head back into the city. And I'm gonna change the time as well, so it's a little brighter. And there we have some containers, trailers. I don't know if this is supposed to be a port. And if it is, I hope we can at least do some activities here, maybe like a business, and we can transport some goods, not always legal, if you catch my drift. We really need more boat activities because Miami in real life has a rich boat culture, so I think it would be fitting. And probably my favorite GTA YouTuber, Cyberboy, he should just be named the ambassador of boats at this point. These houses right here remind me of Las Venturas suburban area. It's where one of CJ's girlfriends is, Millie. So this looks very cool. Definitely would enjoy seeing these available for purchase. A lot of unfinished buildings in the distance. And here we have a movie theater, definitely very retro. And I guess you can watch Lord Farquaad in the 7 Discord mods. And we might have found a reason why Vice City is so empty. Movie was so bad everyone just skipped town. And I'm gonna give you guys an aerial perspective, so I'm gonna get myself a helicopter. And from this point of view, we can really get a sense of scale and how impressive this map is gonna be. And also from this angle, the buildings remind me of Algonquin from Liberty City. And as we saw from the trailer, the buildings look much better than this, and they have parallax and potential interiors. Now, I personally don't believe 70% of the buildings are gonna be actually enterable, but I would like to be proven wrong and be pleasantly surprised. That still remains as a rumor to this day, but we'll see when the game comes out. I will add one thing I would like to see return from GTA 4 are heli tours. Imagine just going on a heli tour and getting a glimpse of the city from the helicopter as the NPC is flying you around. And maybe you can enjoy some fast food just like you can enjoy some drinks in GTA 5's planes and helicopters when you're sitting in the rear. And also, of course, you can see other NPCs go on heli tours, and it will make the world feel much richer and much more alive. And up ahead we have the islands and the highway where we saw the toll booths in the trailer, so this looks very cool. Of course, they're a pain in the ass in real life. I don't like them, but in a game it's a very cool detail, and I'm glad to see it make a return. I think that's a hotel, and I think we'll see a lot more activity going on in GTA 6. You'll see NPCs checking out of the hotel, valets, parking cars and things like that. And for this area in the trailer, we can see a lot more vegetation and object density. and not to mention boats and yachts just chilling in the water. Hopefully they will be enterable, explorable. I really believe they will be anyways, because this was not a thing in GTA 5 and they probably didn't consider it to be critical for GTA 5 because Los Santos is a landmass and you don't have bodies of water in the middle of the city. It's not separated by islands like Vice City and Liberty City are. So having these places on the water that can be explored is gonna add a lot to the game. And now we're flying in between the buildings here, and the feeling I get is exactly the same I did in GTA 4. Because picture this, when the online mode launches, people are gonna have properties on these buildings, skyscrapers, and you're just chilling in your apartment and you see this helicopter or this plane flying right by. And then you snap pictures, maybe create some funny moments, maybe you can make some stunts and someone just takes a picture from their point of view in their apartment. I remember me and my friends used to do this kind of stuff in the early days of GTA Online, and this was back when you could have fun doing a lot more basic stuff. And now we're at this park, and I imagine we'll have NPCs jogging, maybe doing some picnics over here, and probably a lot more objects as well, like fountains and things like that. And as you saw back there, there was a basketball court, and maybe if that rumored basketball mode makes it into the game, players can just play with each other in the online mode, and in the story we can play against some NPCs, and maybe there's gonna be a skill like we did in GTA San Andreas, like basketball skill. And here there's a skate ramp. I believe they call this the vert ramp. I doubt they'll implement skating into the game as an activity we can actually do, but maybe we'll be able to see NPCs skating, much like in GTA Vice City you could see some of them skating. This area reminds me of downtown Los Santos. Now, if that building there is an actual bank in the game, we could definitely expect Jason and Lucia to visit this place. And now, there's not really much else to see. This seems to be another small park, and there's this hand with a peace sign. I think I'll wrap it up here because the video is already long enough. Let me know if you guys enjoyed it. I will cover other map mods like the Liberty City from the Preservation Project, and I have other ideas, so I'll definitely make other videos. Look forward to that, and peace be with you.